Hello friends, welcome in my channel Grammar Guru. In the earlier part of the videos, I have taught you the rules about question tag and what is the importance of using question tag and how can we write correct answers. Now in this video, I am going to explain you different types of examples and their possible correct answers. Question tag is going to be there in almost every paper of different examinations, let it be a competitive examination or school board exam, SSC, 10th standard, 12th standard, let it be a state level or it may be a CBSE, ICSE level or wherever, whenever you want to add a question tag to a given sentence to make your statement effective and forceful, you need to do this. So let's understand different examples and how we can add a question tag to them. So the first example over here is Dr. Kalam was a great person. Dr. Kalam was a great person. So according to the rules, the first rule is check whether the given sentence is affirmative or negative. So in this case, the sentence is affirmative. The second rule is check whether there is any helping verb used in the sentence. Now, if you see carefully and if you have visited my earlier videos on my channel, I have made a special video on helping verbs. Out of them, was is the helping verb already available with us. The sentence given is in positive. So, when the sentence is affirmative, the question tag that we add is negative. So, accordingly, we have to write the given sentence, Dr. Kalam was a great person, comma, then use the same helping verb with a negative, because the rule says if the sentence is affirmative, the question tag is negative, so that the meaning remains same. So the correct answer is wasn't, and for Dr. Kalam we did not write Dr. Kalam, but we have used a personal pronoun he. So the correct answer is wasn't he. So the first example was of a sentence when the sentence is in the present tense, at the same time it is affirmative. Now let's move to the second. She is never happy is the sentence, and if you see carefully, there is a word negative never in it. The sentence is negative, so the question tag will be naturally affirmative. So in this case, there is a helping verb is which we have to use in the answer, because the rule says if there is helping verb, we have to use the same in our answer. So here we have the verb is, which is helping verb, sentence is negative. So we have used she is never happy, comma, is followed by the subject over here, she. Do not forget. Dear friends, do not forget to write a lovely question mark in the end, otherwise your answer may be wrong. So this is a beautiful place, is the third example. Now in this case, there is a helping verb, the sentence is affirmative. But in the first example, the subject was Dr. Kalam. In the second example, doctor was third person subject she. In this example, the sentence starts with this. And when the sentence starts with this, we do not use the word this in the end as we used she or Dr. Kalam. So what happens is, this is a beautiful place, affirmative sentence, helping verb is already there. So we have it an opposite, that is negative, isn't. And in place of this, we have used it, because this has a meaning related to place, and for place we have to use it. So the first three examples are of present tense where the helping verb is available, but first sentence is with a helping verb but affirmative, second sentence with a helping verb but negative, third is also with a helping verb and affirmative, but the subject is different. So accordingly, you have to keep in mind while you write answer, what kind of a subject is there a helping verb or not there, is the sentence affirmative or negative. If you keep all these things in your mind, then everything will be okay. Now sentence number 4, there were many problems. So there is a helping verb, sentence is affirmative, but it is in the past tense. So we have taken were plus not weren't, and as this in the third example, this has changed to it. Over here, there doesn't change. So we have used weren't followed by there without change. So I have taken examples with every example is different. Now let's move to the fifth example. We love our country. Now in this case, this example is different than first four. Can we make out the difference? The simplest difference is that in first four examples, there was helping verb. Now in this example, there is no helping verb. So we love our country, there is no helping verb. So the rule says if there is no helping verb, check the tense. And according to the tense, if the given sentence is in present tense, we have to use do or don't. So here we is the third person subject, love present tense. So we have written don't followed by we. So you have to check the tense. If there is no helping verb, then use do or does in the present tense. If the subject of the sentence becomes third person. If you remember in the earlier videos, I have cleared this concept. If you wish, you can visit my channel and check the video related to helping verbs and basics of English. In that, I have explained the concept of what is third person subject. So, if the subject is third person, then we will use does or doesn't. If the subject is not third person, then we will use do or don't. Do or don't, does or doesn't will depend upon whether the sentence is affirmative or negative. Now, let's move to question number 6. She gave an encouraging speech is the sentence. So, she gave an encouraging speech. In this, gave is the verb which is in the past tense. There is no helping verb. Check all these things, whether there is helping verb or not, if the sentence is affirmative or negative. Now, in this case, the sentence is affirmative, but it is in the past tense. So, we have taken didn't, not did, because the subject is, sentence is affirmative. So, didn't she. Now, seventh example is father takes regular exercise. Now, in this case, you will say father takes. Now, as soon as the verb has taken ses, it is simple present tense sentence. But my dear friends, there is no helping verb used. Now, this is example of present tense. Earlier example, that was number 5, was also present tense, but the subject was we. In this case, father is a third person subject. In this case, father takes regular exercise has a question tag. Correct answer will be doesn't, followed by he, which is pronoun for father. Now, let's move to question number 8. Sentence number 8, example number 8. I am very hopeful is the sentence given. If you see carefully, there is a helping verb. I am very helpful, and the sentence is affirmative. It is in present tense. So, the am, normally if you have seen in earlier example, was plus not becomes wasn't, is plus not becomes isn't, were plus not becomes weren't. But in this case, am plus not never changes to amn't. In the old English, we used to write ain't, which is the opposite of am plus not. Am plus not is written in old English as ain't. In the modern version, you can write aren't I. If you write ain't I, or if you use ain't I, it is also absolutely correct. So, if there is am in the sentence and if the sentence is affirmative, in that case, then the answer will be aren't I. This is an exception to the rule, so you have to keep in mind. Sentence number 8. Now, example number 9 says, mother will visit doctor tomorrow. Now, as per the rules, if there is helping verb, we have to use the same in the answer. So, will plus not. Normally, am plus not is not amn't, it is aren't. In the same way, will plus not is not willn't. You may write wrong. In place of that, will plus not is always written as won't. So, the correct answer is mother will visit doctor tomorrow. Won't she is the right answer with a nice question mark. Example number 10. You should take care. So, you should take care, comma. Now, there is also a helping verb. Sentence is affirmative. So, we have written shouldn't followed by you. Over here, will plus not becomes won't. But should plus not becomes shouldn't. Now, let's move to the right side of the board. And over here, example number 11 says, invest money wisely. Now, in question tag, there is a rule. If the sentence is imperative. Are you confused? What is imperative? Wait, let me explain. Imperative sentences means those sentences which starts with verb. They are order type sentences. Commands and requests also come under it. Now, this sentence starts with verb So the rule says if the sentence is starting with the verb, then your answer should always be will you. But if order looks like a suggestion or advice, then we can use won't you. Now invest money is not a direct order, it's an indirect suggestion. So the correct answer will be invest money wisely, won't you. Now remember, will you or won't you are only two options that are possible in imperative sentences, that is sentences starting with verb. Now let's go to the 12th example. Submit the papers today. Now this is a direct order. It is starting with the verb. So the correct answer will be will you, because as per the rules, any order type sentence will have a fixed question tag, and that will be will you. But if the order is just like a suggestion or advice, then it will be won't you. If you don't remember this rule and if you write will you, still it's right. Now last example, but very important, is let's support the mission. So as per the last rule for the question tag, my dear friends, any sentence beginning with let's always have a fixed question tag. If the sentence starts with let's, then the question tag, my dear friends, is always let's support the mission, comma, shall we. For any sentence beginning with let's, it is always shall we. So friends, we have covered more than 13 examples with all the rules and explanation. Listen to this. If you wish more examples to solve, please send me your comments in the description box. Please like my channel, share and subscribe it. If you have any suggestions or queries, please drop it in the comment box. Thank you for watching.